Hey there everybody, Mr. Deary here, and in today's video I'm going to show you a quick overview of what the typical unit is going to look like both for our course and how it's actually going to look within Empower. So from this page right here, I'm going to scroll down until I find my class, AP Language and Composition Blended, and you can see that I've got two sections of it. If we are in the first quarter, you'll be using section 3. If you're in the second quarter, you'll be using section 4. When I click on the plus icon, I'm going to scroll a little bit farther. When I click on the plus icon right here, it's going to drop down that course's materials and information. And you have a quick little handy idea of where you're supposed to be. Your next up assignment, things that are not yet found, class activities, or things that you are missing. And below this, right down here, is the playlist browser. Now, if I click on this, it's going to show me all the different playlists I have available in the course. And right now you can see that there are 4 of them. I'm going to take a look real quick at Unit 1. As I go into Unit 1, I'm going to see our familiar icons drop down. We have the big idea right there with the cloud. We have a rhetorical situation quiz, or in this case, a check. We have our playlist of reading activities, writing activities, and then our culminating application at the end. Now, all of our courses, or all of our units within this course, are going to follow a simple format. First, we're going to look at reading skills. So we'll take a week, maybe 2 in a few instances, or maybe a week and a half, and explore 1, 2, at most 3 short texts, and then talk about different ways that you can read them, different ways that you can break down how authors assemble articles and assemble their synthesis or persuasive pieces, how you can break them down and find the things that you need in order to write a comprehensive essay later. After we spend generally a week on that, where if you look at this drop-down menu, you can see we have 3 activities and then a short overview of what we're doing in depth there. And then we move on to our writing activities. And the writing activities are going to build off of the exact same skills that we just learned about reading. So if we just talked about how to read for an author's thesis or purpose, you're then going to use the same set of skills in writing your own thesis or purpose statement. And just like with the reading activities, you click on that, you see we've got 3 writing ones right there. And you'll notice, and maybe you saw some reading too, you saw RA, SYN, and PER. That stands for rhetorical analysis, synthesis, and persuasion. So a typical unit's going to have 1 week of reading and then 1 to 2 weeks of writing. And then when you hear writing, I don't want you to think essays each day. It's going to be short, focused assignments for the most part on how to do specific skills relating to what you've already learned about how to read for those specific skills. The culminating application will be last then, and usually, at least for the first unit, and maybe for the first 3, I'm thinking, it's going to be a combination of work that you've done over the past 2 weeks being put into one location and then turned into one final step. So that'll be the last thing you kind of do independently on your own. With that, this is a short overview of how Empower is going to look as the year gets going, and if you get caught up in any part of this, please let me know. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day and move on to your next task. Thanks.